We now return to Let's Play Orcs Must Die. So I have enough skulls for an upgrade, and I think I'm going to use the spring trap. They'll be cheaper. I think I will be using them fairly frequently from now on, so we're going to use it. At least in the next mission we will be using it in the tower, where we have brimstone. Okay.
So what do I know so far? Orcs, ogres, and gnolls all working together, creepy voice talking in my head, and I can't get in touch with the other war mages. It all spells bad, with a capital B. And a capital A.
Okay. So, obviously, up here on the final layer, we have a crossbow that I think will be coming in really handy, because this one apparently has a massive amount of ogres, and so we're going to need some firepower. The first level will be coming through there, and then after the break they will be coming through here. I had an initial inclination to actually just let them come up here and maybe put some very cheap traps down there, just to kind of theorize that I would make this the main choke point. And you know, whereas I would be kind of focusing on this, I would just have all these cheap traps whittling away at these guys as they come up here, so that by the time they got here, they'd be easy to kill. However, I think there's going to be a strategy that I am going to utilize first, and we'll see how well that works. So, I'm going to use my Alchemist's Satchel as well as the Flame Bracers. You'd think that maybe I'd want to use the Wind Belt here, and I think at least initially that sounds like a good idea, except that these guys obviously will not be pushed by it, so that'll be a bit of a problem. We will also need those and those, and I do want to try out the Brimstone stuff, so let's try that and that, and then we'll do Spring Traps. I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit later to be able to use them. And then for my final trap, I thought about maybe using these, but I think I'm going to try archers just because they're a little bit cheaper, and I can put them on that central platform. So because we are focusing on traps, I will be taking the Steel Weaver here. And I don't know if I actually want to use this right now. Mostly because for the first few waves, I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of traps that will do damage, and therefore I won't be gaining many coins. Although, do the archers count? That I can't say for sure. But, so I could put down tar, brimstone, all that stuff, and just kind of go with that. But maybe, I don't know. I don't know how far I want to go with this, because it's kind of a lot. I guess we'll take them now. Well, okay, traps and guardians. Okay, so that answers that question right there. Let's do maybe these brimstone traps right away. Or should I not? Because I'm kind of thinking I can take the first few waves with just my own abilities here, so I can just kind of make them very slow. Just kind of keep them all coming my way. I don't think it'll be too much trouble. On the other hand, maybe having an archer take my back, since I am, after all, you know what, there's a better way to do this. Since I am, after all, already geared up for taking the... I don't know that I want to send them too far back. I do want them to be within range, and I think they will be within range down there. I'm already geared up for the Weaver. So why don't we go ahead and just do like a... Maybe there's a better way here. Because I can kind of use that, and then maybe use these. That's definitely not the better way of doing this. How about we try one of those?
This'll be fun.
At least if I make them slow after they land on this, then they'll maybe burn for a little bit. I don't know, let's try it. We're actually going to want to start out with a few things first, though. Maybe this brought back here. That's what I think that's going to trigger. And then we will use some of our mana. So, here we go. Okay. I need to, woo! Okay.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, this really isn't doing what I was hoping. I will admit. Come on. Come on, any fucking time. There we go. Okay, that was not good. Let's try doing something like this.
It'll hurt a lot.
Alright, so this is not really doing the business, unfortunately.
So cool.
If they make it that far, there's really no reason to assume that they won't. And, you know, alright, that was the wrong one to use, obviously. Later on, hopefully, I can get these stupid traps to handle most of my stuff for me, and then I can kind of go up there and use that ballista. That is an accident. Did not mean to shoot the chandeliers. Alright. So I did not have as much as I had hoped for here. This did not work out well at all, in fact. So, we're going to have a few things. I now need to come up here and focus on these guys. Are they going to be able to make that? I hope so. I would really rather they don't get caught up and then I am stuck with them. Maybe I should just bring it back, just to be safe. Although, could I? Are they going to make it through? Oh yeah, they totally will. Alright, well, I guess I can do offset, maybe. That would make them have to go through that way.
Some of this?
A little bit annoying. Alright.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Now this doesn't leave me very much here. And honestly, that right now is not working out for me. Although it was actually... Never mind that. We'll keep him there. They were actually... Or he was actually distracting... Use your words. The enemy down there. So this could be an issue, because now I've spent so much that I honestly don't think this is going to really work out. In fact, I don't think this is going to work out at all. Okay, this strategy might end up working out for me after all. The one where I wait for everybody here.
Who wants more traps? I do! I do!
Okay, that actually did the business there. I was not expecting it to. Things are getting a little tense, I will admit, but they are nonetheless holding up, so I can't really complain. I honestly, we need. Shit.
Know what you want.
Okay. Okay. God damn it. Alright, this is where this doesn't work out anymore. Fucking Christ. Fucking, I'm trying to hit the damn... Get out of the way.
That's right.
Okay. That got really, really tense there. So now, I definitely need to focus on this
Until later, I suppose.
and this.
Go then. See if I can.
Because now we need to come down here and do a little something with this. So we're gonna start making a road.
Did you ever have
Damn it!
too many traps?
Actually, you know what? Can we do that? Can we do that? Extend these a little bit better. They do seem to be going that way. Excellent. Okay, so what do you say? Set them on fire and then start springing them.
Gee, I hope nobody gets hurt. No, I don't.
I think that would be a good idea, because then we could do...
That's gonna leave a
I
mark.
think I may have to be down here, though, a lot more frequently. They are getting through this trap quite well, and that's not enough. I mean, this is actually doing kind of okay. If I had another one, I'd feel much more comfortable. That archer is just going to be there to keep them busy, I guess.
Brutal.
We need...
That's gonna leave a mark.
If traps were not so damned essential... Okay. We gotta get down here and make this count for a little bit more.
How about some of this?
Uh...
A little present for you, one for you, and one for you.
Both, but we will need to let the traps handle that for a while.
Good times. Good times.
I still have one more level for the ogres, to stop the ogres, to try and stop the ogres. Shit. I cannot afford to waste mana the way I am. Okay, how we doing? Excellent. We're doing excellent. No. Just in case, and, 9? Well, honestly, this is not working out to the level I had hoped. I was really hoping I was going to get more opportunity to, like, go up here and use this bolt. Oh, hey. And I'm going the long wrong way, I know. No, no, no. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, not quite as smooth as it could have been, but I think I got ahead of myself a little bit in the beginning there, trying to think that I could handle a lot of that on my own. Spring traps, obviously, I think were helping a lot near the end there. The very fact that I was getting fewer and fewer orcs up that way, I think really helped out. The hero, though, was that initial elf. Just the few times I glanced down there to see what was going on, it seemed like, especially the archers, were clumping up there trying to attack him. And I heard a few times he did go down. So I think he helped as a delaying tactic. I was really thinking I was going to get more down a lot earlier so that they could kind of pick them off and, like I said, use the strategy of weakening them before they got to the second level so I could focus purely on that second door, that middle door. And that is actually kind of how that worked out in the end. Not quite to my design, but it did. I saw a strategy where instead of on that second level with the wall traps that I was using, you could actually use the wind traps. And because I just had the tar pits, but the wind traps act basically like tar pits, but they also blow them up, and so you can put even more, like another layer of those wall traps along the top. I mean, either way, it kind of worked out. The whole point, I think, was just to, whatever the strategy for this level, was just to make sure you were only really focusing on one door. And I think it would be interesting if you weren't concerned about time. And what are my stats for that? I can't go back into my stats. If you're not concerned about time, I think a better strategy might actually just be waiting on the third floor. You know, using your crossbow to just pick off orcs, and like I said, just put a smattering of very cheap traps all the way along. And so by the time they get to you, they are either so weak to be useless or they're already dead. Kind of like it was in this playthrough. I mean, like I said, by the end of it, most of the orcs that came through the bottom didn't get to me. And I'm still, how on earth did I manage to make it through those ogres? Because there were like 4 ogres that came my way. And 2 of them managed to chase me all the way up. So my traps must have actually finally triggered on those ones that were lagging behind or something. I don't know. But I honestly was kind of nervous there, especially since my health was going down significantly. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.